गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर यू? कैसे चल रहा है लॉकडाउन स्लैश क्वारंटाइन पीरियड? यूटिलाइजिंग योर टाइम फॉर preparing the notes and giving the test? Yes, you have to utilize this golden opportunity. Okay, so in a previous video we studied the spermatogenesis. What is spermatogenesis? Spermatogenesis is nothing but a process of formation of male sex cell, that is the sperm. In today's video I'll give the information about the female reproductive system. Basically the female reproductive system is located in the pelvic region below the abdomen. And now what does it contain? So this female reproductive system contains pair of ovaries, pair of oviduct, uterus, cervix, vagina and extragenital. So on the screen you are able to see the complete diagram of a female reproductive system. You are able to see the rounded or oval shaped two bodies. So this is a pair of ovary 1 and 2. What is the function of ovary? Ovary helps in a formation of female sex cells or ova or ovum. Now second one is a pair of oviduct, or also termed as a fallopian tube. This is a fallopian tube. Now ovary helps in a formation of female sex cell, and this is a complete this is termed as fallopian tube, this side as well as this side. This is a oviduct or a fallopian tube. Both the tube-like structures are open into a sac-like, bag-like structure, that is nothing but a uterus, where the growth of the young one takes place in this passage. Okay, so that is nothing but a uterus. Uterus opening is nothing but a cervix, and then cervix opens into a vagina. Okay. So, what are the different parts of a female reproductive system? Ovary, oviduct or a fallopian tube, uterus, cervix, vagina. Now, this uterus is nothing but a pouch-like, bag-like structure where the young one or the fetus growth takes place. Now, this is made up of with the three different layers. The inner one endometrium, middle one myometrium, and outer one, that is a perimetrium. Okay, and this fallopian tube, or also known as oviduct, made up of with the three units. First one, fimbriae. This is a finger like structure, that is the fimbriae, which helps in catching the ova. Once the ova is formed in the ovary, it moves outside the ovary, which is catched by this fimbriae like structure. Okay, so once this catches this ova, it enter into the second half of the fallopian tube, that is infundibulum or ampulla, and it remains the sperm few days in this fallopian tube, or it is also termed as a fertilization site. Okay, now see, female gonad, that is the ovaries. Ovaries are the primary female sex organs that produces the female gamete, that ovum, and it also produces several female steroid hormone. What are the female hormone? Yes, estrogen and progesterone. The ovary is located in the lower abdomen. Each ovary is about 2 to 4 centimeters in length, and these are connected to the pelvic wall and uterus by ligaments. Each ovary is covered by a thin epithelium with, in this covering, small sac-like structure called ovarian follicles. The ovarian stroma or a follicle has two zones, that is peripheral cortex and inner medulla. Now you are able to see this clear-cut structure of the ovary. This is, you are able to see. Now we are going to study in the practical period also, with the help of a permanent slide, the transverse section of a ovary. This is the ovary structure. As I told you, this is the uterus and the development of a ovary and ova. Okay, now oviduct. Each oviduct tube is about 10 to 12 centimeter long and extends from each of the ovary to the uterus. Close to the ovary, the oviduct has a funnel-shaped structure called infundibulum. Infundibulum leads to a wider part of the oviduct called ampulla, and the edges of infundibulum possesses finger-like projections called fimbriae, which helps in a collection of a ovum after ovulation. The last part of the oviduct is called isthmus, which join to the uterus. Now coming to the uterus. It is a hollow pear-shaped muscular organ. Single uterus is present in a lower abdomen. One pair of ovary, one pair of oviduct, but single uterus. Remember, it is a hollow pear-shaped muscular organ. Single uterus is present in the lower abdomen region, is also called as womb. Inside the uterus, fertilized ovum grows and develops into embryo. And the wall of the uterus has a 3 layers as we discussed: perimetrium, external thin membrane; myometrium, middle thick layer made up of with the smooth layers; and endometrium, inner glandular layer. Endometrium undergoes cyclical changes during the menstruation cycle. Now you just see myometrium exhibit a strong contraction during the delivery of the baby. The uterus open into the vagina through a narrow cervix, and the lumen of the cervix is called cervical canal. And cervical canal along with the vagina from the birth canal. Now you are able to see the clear-cut picture of the female reproductive system. This is the ovary. This is fimbriae, infundibulum. That these are the parts of oviduct or a fallopian tube. Both the fallopian tubes open into a pouch-like structure, that is the uterus. Growth of the young one after the fertilization. Fallopian and or oviduct is the fertilization site where the male and female gametes fused in the fallopian tube. Once the fusion takes place, the zygote is attached to this uterus wall, and after the growth of the young one develops in the uterus. After the 9th month, the child is delivered through this passage. And if the fertilization process doesn't take place, menstruation cycle takes place. Now external genitalia. It includes the following structure: mons pubis, labia majora and labia minora. Cushion of a fatty tissues covered by a skin, and labia majora, fleshy folds of a tissue that surrounds the vaginal opening. Labia minora are paired folds of a tissues under the labia. This is the diagram of this. Yes, you are able to see here. This is the labia minora and majora. So this is all about the female reproductive system, children. Prepare your notes, draw the diagram, practice the different labelings, and get ready for the test. Thank you very much.